And welcome everyone. Today it is January 8th. I can't, is that right? January 8th? Yeah, wow. 2021. And it's so exciting because we're going to use sliders today. But we're going to start with weights first. And we're going to begin with doing something where we've done this before, where we take weights. We have our palms up in the air. So I'm going to do it without weights to show you, because you can do it with or without weights. And then you're going to twist your arm so your palm then comes facing down, and it's going to be straight in front of your chest, and you're going to alternate. Okay, so we're going to alternate with weights. We're going to be using our shoulders and our trapezius, all of our arm. Don't use a heavy weight, okay? Or just use your arms for isometrics and warm up, okay? My feet are shoulder width apart. My knees are slightly bent, okay? So palms facing up to start. We're gonna do 10, one on either side to count as one, okay? So here we go. Ready, set, and begin. So punch out, your arm is straight, right in front of your chest, 2, and 2, and 3, and 3. So you're holding it out at the top there, 4, and 4. When you stretch your arm out, 5, and 5, 6, I'll show it sideways, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, so that's all we're doing. I'm gonna need that though. Oh. Stay over here. Okay, got it. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. All right, so now we're going to do a different exercise, which is for our pecs and also for our biceps. So this is going to be one where we start with a bicep curl, and then we lift the weight up above our chest so it's still facing our face, basically our palms, and we're going to push up. We're going to come back down and then release that bicep curl. So I'll show it again. Bicep curl. You then lift your hands above your face so it's way up high overhead, and then you bring it down back to your waist, and then you release that bicep curl. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of these. Ready, set, and curl. 1, overhead, and then back down and release. 2, curl, overhead, back down and release. 3, curl, overhead, back down and release. 4, curl, overhead, down and release. This is good for our shoulders. 5, overhead, down and release. Notice my elbows are in my side, right? And then we're down, back to the side and release. So 7, overhead, down and release. 8, overhead, down and release. 9, overhead, down and release. 10, overhead, down and release. And I'm not using heavy weights for this. Okay, the last one we're going to do is a tricep extension. We haven't done this for a while. So this one is going to be where we use the mat. So I'm going to make sure that the camera is down on the ground here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a heavier weight, because triceps are probably one of the stronger muscles you have. And we're going to bring one weight over our head. We've done this, but it's been a while. So what we'll do is we're going to take the weight straight above our head. Arm is straight. Now we're going to lean it across our body. Okay, arm is still straight. And now I'm going to bend it, making sure that I'm not going to hit my face. And then I'm going to extend it up. And that's the exercise right here. This is the extension. And when you have it leaning over your body, you're isolating your tricep much more, okay? So it's a harder tricep exercise. So let's get our arm up in the air with a weight. Now lean your arm across your body. Bend it so you make sure you're not going to hit your face. That is very important. And then you're going to extend it. And you're going to keep it across your body. So you can use your other arm to stabilize this elbow because you don't want this elbow moving when you bend your arm. So we're going to do 10 on either side. Ready, set, and tricep extension down. And then kick it back up. And down, 2, and kick up. And 3 down, and kick up. Stabilize that elbow. 4, and up. You should feel your tricep. 5, and up. Do you feel it? 6, and up. You should feel it burning now. 7, and up. So stop when you need to, and up, and 9, and up, and 10, and up. Okay, now gently switch the weight, and now you're going to take the other arm straight up above your chest. Now lean it across your chest, bend it down so you're making sure that that weight does not hit your face, okay? Now you need to stabilize your elbow, that's fine, but you want to make sure you're not helping this arm, okay? So we're going to extend it, and now we're going to begin. Ready, set, and down 1, and kick up, and down 2, and kick up. Keep that arm across your chest. 3, and kick up. 4, and up. 5 down, and up. And 6, kick up. And 7, up. You should feel that tricep. 8, up. 9, up. 10, up. And now release that weight gently. Okay, we just did it. All right, beautiful job. So we're going to start with the kind of the punching, right? So grab some water if you like. With this punching exercise, I use a lighter weight. Up to you. Okay, you don't even have to use a weight. Again, it's like a really good warm-up. So I'm going to just get this up a little more. And here we go. So feet are shoulder width apart, palms facing up. Close to your arms are close to your waist here, right? Your hands, I should say. And now we're going to punch out. Ready, set, and begin. 1 and 1. Remember, you're twisting that palm, facing it down. 2, 2. Don't twist your arms, though, or your waist. Just keep yourself straight. There you go. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. You look good. 7, 7. If this is too hard on your shoulders, do something else. 8, 8. Don't use weights. 9, 9. You're standing up nice and tall. 10, 10. Let's go to 12. 11, 11 because we can. 12 and 12. Woo! Okay, nice job. All right, same low weight exercise. We're going to be doing the bicep curl and then the overhead, okay? So get your elbows close to your waist. Palms are facing out. And my knees again are about shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent, right? Ready, set, and begin. Here we go. Curl, overhead, down, and release. Now, if you can't do the overhead, just do the curl. Curl, overhead, down, and release. Notice my elbows are close to my waist. 3, curl, overhead, push up, down, and release. 4, overhead, down, and release. 5, overhead, down, and release. You're working your shoulders with that overhead. 6, overhead, down, and release. 7, overhead, down, and release. Back is nice and straight. 8, overhead, down, and release. 9, curl, overhead, down, and release. 10, overhead, down, and release. 2 more if you can. 11, overhead, down, and release. 12, overhead, down, and release. See, this is why we do this together, because we push ourselves. We push it just a little more than we might do by ourselves, or a lot, as Randy is saying. Okay, so now we're going to take maybe a slightly heavier weight, because now we're going to go onto the mat, and we're going to use the mat with our weight to do a tricep extension, okay? So I think you can all see me. Again, get yourselves with a weight. So you don't want to make it so hard that your arm is so shaky. You want some stability with this arm and the weight. So you can actually bend your knees or keep them straight. I keep them straight, but that's up to you. So now, just pay attention to your back. That's why I said, if you want your knees up, your back is really way on the ground. And if that supports your back, then do that. Otherwise, if you're like me, I don't have that as an issue. I can just put my legs straight out. So arm is up. Now move that arm across your body. Bend your arm to make sure it's not going to hit your head. And now we're ready. Ready, set, and begin. 1, and up. And 2, hold that arm or just stabilize it. And 2, if it moves around. 3, and up. 4, and up. And 5, and up. And 6, you want to keep that arm in one place. Up. 7, up. 8, down and up. And 9, and up. You should feel this. 10, and up. Let's go to 12. 11, and up if you can. Otherwise, stop. And 12. Okay, that was very hard. Now we do the other arm. And now you're going to put that arm right in above your chest. Now swing it over so it's across your body. Bend that arm, right? So you're looking pretty much at the crease in your elbow. And here we go. We're going to straighten that arm and begin. 1, and kick it up. And 2, up. And 3, up. 4, up. See, my arm is already shaking. 5, and up. So yours is maybe 2, 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. So really stabilize that arm. 9, up. 10, you don't need much to stabilize it. 11, and up. Let's see if we can do one more. 12, and up, and fantastic. You guys are super strong, wildly healthy. That's what I say for my passion. I want to be wildly healthy. Super strong, wildly healthy. All right, so now let's catch our breath. We're going to do the last set now. So we're going to start with the punching out. This is the last set. And grab your lighter weight. Of course, it's up to you. And we're going to begin in just a moment. Okay, so feet spread apart, shoulder width, palms facing up to the sky. Ready, set, and begin. Punch 1, pull it in. Punch 2, pull it in. That's actually 1. 2, pull it in. 2, pull it in. 3, in. 3, in. 4, in. Directly in front of me. 4, in. I'm not going across my body. 5, in. 5, in. 6, in. 6, in. So if you're just doing this without weight, 7, you want to really use isometrics then. 7, 8, pull it in. 8, pull it in. 9, in. 9, in. 10, in. 10, in. Ooh, 11, and let's see if we can do this. 11, in. 12, in. 12, in. Oh my gosh. Okay, rest. Take a breather. And now we're going to do the pecs with our overhead and our bicep curl. So it's that bicep curl and the overhead. I can feel my entire pec and shoulder working when I go over. So again, decide, pay attention to your body. If it's too much, then just do the bicep curl. Okay, so here we go. Elbows are close to our waist, feet shoulder width apart, standing up nice and tall. Ready, set, and curl up. And now overhead, push it up and down, back to your waist, and release. Curl 2, overhead, back down, and release. It's all very measured. 3, overhead, we're not doing this fast. Down and release. 4, overhead, down and release. 5, curl, overhead, down and release. 6, curl, push it up and down and release. And 7, curl, overhead, down and release. 8, overhead, down and release. 9, you should feel this, overhead, down and release. Keep your body tight. 10, overhead, down and release, because you're using your entire body here. 11, overhead, down and release. And last one, 12, overhead, down and release. Woohoo! Well done. Okay, so now we're gonna do the last. I'll take one of those. Ready? I'll take.
Which, 20?
No, the 15.
I'm sorry.
So we're gonna do the last one, tricep, and this is gonna. Thanks. We're going to now get onto the floor so you can breathe while I'm getting myself here. You're gonna get the slightly heavier weight now, if you choose. Again, up to you, right? This is your workout. And it's so awesome that we're here together doing this. All right, so your feet are either bent or they're straight out. Arm is up with the weight. Now put your arm across your body, bend it down to check that it's not gonna hit you, and then extend it back straight. All right, so it's across your body the entire time. Ready, set, and bend down and kick it up. That's 1, 2, and kick it up. 3, kick it up. Stabilize that elbow. 4, up. 5, up. You should feel your tricep. 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. 9, up. This is a great isolating exercise. 10 and 11, up. Last one, if we can do it. And 12. Oh, barely could do that. All right, let's do the other side. So now we get the arm straight above our chest. We now lean it across our body, across our chest, bend it down, make sure that it's gonna hit the floor, not you. Straighten it out. Okay, we're ready. Ready, set, and begin. 1, down and kick it up. 2, kick it up. Make sure that elbow stays in one place. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. Your arm is across your body the entire time. 6, up. 7, up. You should feel that tricep. 8, up. 9, up. Yes, I feel it. 10, up. 11, up if you can. 12, up. And now release that weight. Whoa. Okay, nice job. All right, we are on to our core now. And so we're going to be using our mat. We're going to be using our sliders. All of you that have been wanting sliders, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double up my yoga mat, put it double so it's easier on my elbows, because we're going to start with a knee crunch. So you have our knee tuck, And what you can do is either be on your hands like so, and of course we're going to get our sliders, right? So we're going to put our sliders under each foot, so your toes are basically on it. And you can either be on your hands or you can be on your elbows. You're going to lift your hips and knees off the ground, and you're going to pull in and then out. That's on your elbows. On your hands, it will look like this. You're going to pull in and out. Okay, so if you're on your hands, it's harder, right? So you want to keep your butt, you don't want your butt going up, way up in the sky. You want to pull in those knees under your chest. Okay, so here we are. We have our feet on our sliders. You're in your position with your butt, knees off the ground. We're going to do 10. Ready, set, and knee tuck in and slide out. 2, and slide out. 3, and slide out. 4, and slide out. 5, and slide out. You're using your core to pull in. 6, and slide out. 7, and out. 9, 8, and 9, trying to go ahead of myself, and 10, and release. Okay, and put your knees down and take a breather. Okay, I'm sure you felt that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is one that we've done before, and this is where we use our hands and we slide out. So now I'm going to have my knees on this lovely double yoga mat, and I'm going to be having my hands now on the slider. And we've done this last week where we slid out as far as we could. And let me give you a modification for this. So if you cannot do both hands at the same time like this, then I'm going to suggest you do one, okay? And then one the other side. Now, if you cannot go as far out as I might be, that's fine. You're doing it at your pace, okay? So you go out as far as you can because you want to, remember, you're pulling in with your core, not just with your hands. So we're going to do 10 of these. Hands, palms are on the slider. Your knees are on your mat. And we're going to slide out as far as you can. Now you're going to pull in with your core. So exaggerate that. There you go. Now slide out again, 2. Pull in with your core, like get that belly button to go all the way into behind your back. And now slide out, 3. And pull in with your belly button. And then slide out again, 4. Pull in, pulling in that belly button. And slide out again. You do as far or as much as you can. 5, pull in, and now slide out again. We're going to go to 10. 6, pull in. So you do as far as you can, and as many as you can. 7, pull in with your belly button. Really exaggerate it. 8, pull in, exaggerate. And 9, pull in. I'm not using my arms. I'm using my core. And 10, pull in. So I'm lifting my butt up and pulling in with my core. Okay, so you have to really make that stomach tight. We did it. Well done. Okay, the last one we're going to do is, oh yeah. Okay, this is a new one. So I'm going to face you all. This is going to be where we do an arm circle. Now, I'm just doing one arm. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. One arm circle. I am feeling my entire side of my core tightening and working. So it's like I'm cleaning the floor with one hand. I'm doing it in a half circle here. and I'm pulling it in. I'm not going out. I'm just staying right here in one position, moving my arm around and pulling it in. You should feel your entire side working, okay? So we're gonna do 10, one on either side. Ready, set. So we're gonna do a half circle and pull it in. Half circle, 1, pull it in. 2, pull it in. 2, pull it in. 3, pull it in. 3, pull it in. Notice your core working. 4, pull it in. 4, pull it in. 5, pull it in. 5, pull it in. 6, pull it in. 6, pull it in. I'm going to make it harder next time. 7, pull it in. 7, pull it in. 8, pull it in. 8, I want you to just get the motion first. And 9, pull it in. And 9, pull it in. And 10, pull it in. I really feel my core. 10, pull it in. Okay, so that's your obliques, your entire core holding you. Now we're going to start and do this all over again. So we're going to start with the knee tuck. So we're going to get the sliders under our feet. You're either going to be on your elbow or on your hands, right? We're going to lift our knees up and we're going to pull our knees all the way under our chest.
Which do you think is harder, if you're like elbows or hands?
Harder is when you're on your palms and your hands. Yeah. Elbows is if you want to not hurt your shoulders as much if you have shoulder issues. Okay, so again, you decide if you're going to be on your elbows like so, or on your hands. We're going to lift our knees off the ground. Okay, we're going to keep our back nice and flat, and now we're going to pull in. Ready, set, and pull in, knee crunch, and knee tuck, and out, and 2, tuck it in, and out, and 3, pull it in, and out, and 4, and out. Keep your butt up in one position. 5, and out, and 6, and out, and 7, and out, and 8, and out, and 9, and out. You're doing good. 10, and out, and stop, and rest. Okay, excellent. Now we're gonna.
I think elbow down is harder.
Okay, well.
More core.
Now we're gonna do it with our sliding with our hands. So you're going to definitely feel this, where we slide out on the floor. So I'm now, my knees are on the pad, hands on the slider. So you can either just do one hand. If you can't do both, just do one, okay, to modify. So, you ready? Set and slide out, as far as you can go. Now pull in with your hip, your core, go all the way into your belly button. And now slide out 2, and pull up with your hip, your core, belly button. And out 3, and pull in with your core all the way in. And 4, pull in with your core, and slide out 5. And pull in with your core, get that belly button all the way sucked in, and then out 6. And pull it in, belly button sucked in, and out, slide 7, and pull it in. And then out 8, slide, and pull it in. So I'm really using my hip and my core. Slide out 9, and pull in. I'm not using my arms. And 10, and pull in. Pull in that belly button. And that's it. Nicely done. Okay, now we're gonna do the arms with the little circles. Now this time, I'm gonna have you starting out, so you're, let me show you this way. Remember we did this half circles with our arms like so, Now, if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can extend out a little bit more and then do this. Okay? Extend out and then pull in. You can also do it this way, where you're on the plank. I find that that might be jumping the gun for some of us, so that's why I'm still on our knees, okay? So we're going to start, so you can have it right under your shoulders, those sliders, or you can have them out a little bit to make it a little bit harder, okay? Like you kind of see your fingers right where your face is, it's kind of lined up with your face, your head. Ready, set, and you're gonna go around in a circle, pull it back in, out other side, pull it back in. And 2, pull it in, you're using your obliques. And 2, other side, pull it in. And 3, sweep around, pull it in, other side, sweep around and pull in. 4, sweep around. I'm really feeling my obliques. And 4, sweep around. Now we do 5, other side, in, 5, pull it around and in, and 6, sweep it around and in, other side, sweep it around and pull in. This is deceptively hard. 8, around and in, and 8, I hope I just counted correctly, and in, we're gonna do 9, around, and in, you should feel your core working, 9, other side, and in, and 10, circle around, and in, and circle around other side, and in. And your arms are straight, right? They're staying straight, not bent. And now we just did the second set. So we have one more set to go. So now we're gonna start with our knee tuck, right? So we're gonna put the sliders under our feet or our toes. Grab some water if you'd like. You can hear me, I'm breathing. And then we're gonna go into our legs after this last set of core. So you're either on your hands or on your elbows. Lift your knees up off the ground. Ready, set, and tuck. Pull in using your core and then slide out. 2, slide out. 3, pull it in all the way. Slide out. 4, slide out. 5, slide out. Notice my butt is not moving up or down. 6, and out. 7, and out. 8, and out. I'm using my core. 9, and out. Pull those knees up. 10, and out and rest. You can get on your knees. Nice job. Okay, now I'm going to get on my mat with my knees. And now I'm going to use my hands on the slider. Palms are on the slider. So catch your breath for a moment. And then I'm just trying to see what we're going to do next. Okay, so here we go. So we've got our hands. Remember, we're keeping our elbows straight. And we're going to be sliding out. Ready, set, and slide out as far as you can. Arms are straight. Now using your core, pull in, tuck up, tuck in, and slide out. 2, and pull in with your core. Get that belly button in. Slide out. 3, and pull in. You're doing great. And slide 4, as many as you can, and pull in. And slide 5. Rest if you need to. Pull in. We're gonna go to 10. 6, pull in using that belly button. And 7, pull in. And 8, slide out, pull in. And 9, don't use your hands now or your arms, you're using your core. And last one, 10, pull in. Yes, so you should really feel that stomach like you're vacuuming it in as far back as you can. Well done. Okay, now we're gonna do the last one, which is gonna be that semicircle with our hands. I'm going to You can have your circles, your sliders right underneath your shoulders, or you can move your hands out a little forward so that they're under your face. That makes it a little harder. Okay, so we're gonna do the semicircles with our hands. Ready? Set, and go around and pull it in. And the other side, and pull it in. And slide 2, pull it in, feel your core, and slide 2, and back in. 3, slide it in, half circle, 3 on the other side, and back in. 4, pull it in, and 4, you should feel your obliques on this, and 5, pull it in, and 5, other side, pull it in, and 6, pull it in, and 6, pull it in. You can use this with a towel as well. 7, pull it in, we're cleaning our floor nicely. 7, other side, and in, and 8, pull it in. Oh, I feel my stomach. 8, pull it in. 9, sweep around, and the other side, sweep around, half circle. Last one, 10, notice your body, what it's doing, and the other side, 10. Sweep it around and pull it in. Excellent, you did it. Okay, that was hard. Now what we're gonna do is a hip thrust, and we're gonna have our hands on the slider. I mean, not our hands, excuse me, our feet. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our hips up, but our legs are going to be sliding out. So feet are, I get my heels on the slider now. And what I will be doing is having my, I'm just halfway on my mat, okay? I'm gonna lift my hip up, so I'm tightening my glutes the entire time. My hands are on my side here for stability. And then I'm going to be using my glutes and my hamstrings to go sliding out, and then I'm pulling in with my hamstring and my glutes. Now you wanna make sure your glutes are not going down. Okay, they're staying up. Okay, so get your hips up now, like this. You should have your sliders under your heel. Okay, and we're gonna see both legs are gonna come out now. Ready, set, and slide out. And now pull in. Now, one thing I just noticed is I gotta make sure that I really can slide. Okay, so here we go. Slide 2 out and pull in. You should feel this, this is hard. Okay, here we go. 3, pull in. If that's too hard, then just do one leg at a time, like we've done. Okay, so here we go. 4, pull in. 5, pull in. This is, for me, I can really feel my legs tightening up, so I gotta be careful here. So you too, pay attention. If it's too much, then do this other side, one side alternating, okay? So we're at 5, here we go. 6, and pull in. Let's see if we can do 8, 7, and pull in, and 8, pull in, and rest. Woo, yeah, now get that leg straight up. And for me, I need to stretch my hamstring here. So if you need to do that, you can. If not, get a drink, breathe. I just want to stretch my hamstrings here. Okay, because the idea is that we don't hurt ourselves. And I've been doing a lot with my hamstrings recently, as have you. So now we're going to do the next one. This is going to be where we are standing up. And we're going to do one slider, okay? I'm gonna back up so you can see me. We're going to be like pointing our toe with a slider. So I think you can see me, yes. All right, so you don't see my head, but oh well, doesn't matter. You wanna see my feet. So you're going to be pushing out, my toe is pointed forward. I bring it back, my leg is straight. I go to the side. Now this leg is balanced and it's slightly bent. And then I pull this foot in, and then I go back. Let me see if I can go back so I have really some motion, and I pull it in. So I'm using this leg this thigh to pull in, but I'm also stabilizing with that one leg. So we're going to see how we do with 8 of these, and then we'll switch sides. So we're going to just point forward, pull it in, side, in, back, in. So that looks easy, right? So 2, in, side, 2. The leg that's stable is slightly bent. 3, or 2, in. Okay, here we go. 3, pull it in, 3 side, and 3 back. Okay, 4. Now you're going to start to feel this. 4, and 4 back. Okay, 5. You're like, yeah, I got this. 5, and back. Okay, 6, 6, and back. Yes, you do have this. 7 forward, 7, and back. Now 8. 8 forward, 8 side, 8 back. Okay, I said I would do 8, so now we're going to switch sides. We'll do 10 the next time. All right, the idea, we're using one leg to stabilize, right? And then this other leg is staying straight, and you're pointing. If you can point your toe, it looks so beautiful. All right, so here we go. Bend this leg that's stable just a tiny bit, and now we begin. Point 1, forward, pull it back in. 2, back in. 3, back, in. 2, forward, 2 side, and back. And 3 forward, side, and back. You should be feeling your entire thigh working. 4, 4 side, and back. 6, forward, side, 6, and back 6. And 7 forward, 7 side, and back. And 8, and side, 8, and back 8. Okay, now, that is deceptively simple. You will feel this on your thigh, I can tell you, especially that side movement, you're gonna feel it in the inside of your thigh. That is good. Now, the last thing that we're gonna do is going to be where we have our feet on both sliders. And we're just going to do, we'll do this 5 to 8 times, I'm not sure. But this is gonna be a lateral touch down. So notice that my leg goes out to the side with the slider. I touch the ground. I slide and pull it in with my leg. And then I'm going to do the other side where I slide out and I touch the opposite side and I pull it in with this leg, and then I touch and I pull it in. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm doing it slowly. It's a lateral touch. Okay, so we're just going to keep that motion going. Now, the faster you go, let me tell you, the faster you go, the harder it is. So you do it at your pace, okay? What I am going to do is time it, and we'll do this for 30 seconds, okay? We'll see how that feels. And ready? Get your feet on your sliders and lateral slide, begin and touch. So you're sliding on either side and you're touching the opposite floor, right, with that leg. So I'm touching the opposite side that I'm sliding on. And I'm just going to keep sliding. I'm not stopping. Okay, so keep going. We're almost there at 30 seconds. I just want you to get the feel for this. This is not easy. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Piece of cake. Ah, look at that. You can do it. All right, so we're going to start again with the hip thrust, right? And you're going to get your mat so that you can lean on it. And then we're going to get our heels on the slider on each heel. Now, again, you can either do both legs or you can do one at a time. This time I'm going to alternate because that was really actually hurting my thighs and I don't want to do that. So if you can do both legs out, more power to you. All right, so here we go. lift your hips up, and we're going to begin. So I'm going to do alternates now, alternate legs. So here we go. 1, 1, and I'm going to keep moving. 2, 2, I'm not stopping. 3, 3, 4, 4, hips are up. 5, 5, 6, 6. If you can do both legs. 7, 7, that's even better. 8, 8, meaning it's harder. 9, 9. I'm going to go to 10, 10. Let's go to 12, 11. See, now I made it too easy. And 12, 12. Whew. Okay, relax your hips onto the floor. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do the toe point. So we're going to get one slider, move everything else out of the way. Now this one we're going to do 10 times because 8, I think you guys got this. Remember, you're using your entire leg. This leg that's stable is slightly bent the entire time. So you're using this leg as well, but you want to emphasize the inner thigh, the abductor, so the abductor outside, abductor inside. Okay, so my hands are on my hips and we're going to start with one leg and we're going to point our toe forward, pull it in, side, in, back, in, and 2 forward, side, and back, and 3 forward. It's a steady movement, side and back. And here we go, forward, side, this is 4, and back, 4, and 5 forward, side, and back, and 6 forward, side, and back. Here we go, 7, side, and back. You should be using that thigh. 8, side, and back, and 9, 9, and back, and 10. Now I notice my leg wants to bend, so keep your toe and your leg straight. And there we go, we pulled it back into 10. So I noticed that my leg started to bend when I'm pulling it in. So maybe I should say, don't do what I'm doing. You want to keep your toe and your leg straight. So let's do the other side. Ready, set, and forward. Point your toe, pull it in. Notice my leg is straight now. Side, pull it in. Back, pull it in. So emphasize the leg is straight. 2, in, side, in, back, in. Now the leg that's holding is bent. 3, side, pull it in, back, in. 4, toe is pointed. 4, side, 4, back. 5, forward. 5, side, 5, back. 6, forward. 6, side, and back. Woo! And 7, forward, side, and back. And 8, leg is straight, side, and back. Go to 10, 9, forward, side, and back. You should feel this. 10, side, and back. Ah, nice. Okay, let's just relax our legs here for a minute, kick them out. And now we're going to do the lateral touch. So we're going to get our sliders on under both our feet, right, so that we're ready. And we'll do, what do we do, 8? So we'll do 8 or 10, okay? So remember, you're going to slide out with one leg and touch that opposite side of the ground. Pull it in with that thigh. Other
Erin,
side.
you had a timer. We did it for 30 seconds, didn't we? Yeah.
Thank you. Timer. See, this is why I need a community. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to do, well, let's try this for 45 to 60 seconds, all right? So you guys ready? 1, 2, go. Slide and touch. And touch, right? So you're going to slide and touch. We're going to make one movement. We're not stopping, right? We're just sliding side to side. You're touching the floor as your foot goes out. Keep going, keep going, keep going if you can. We got 30 seconds right here. So now if you want, keep going or stop. Remember, it's good to stop if you need to rest. So let's see what we can do. It's up to each of us, right? So we're almost here. 45 seconds we just done. So let's see if you can keep going or stop. Whatever you can do. Keep going if you want. 5 seconds. Woo. And you are feeling this and stop. Whoa. Thank you, Lisa, for that reminder. Okay, so catch your breath. We're on our last one right now. Okay, so this is gonna be our last set. So we're gonna get our mat. We're gonna get our sliders under our heels. We're gonna do that hip thrust. And either you're gonna do both legs out or alternate legs. Okay, hopefully you're breathing like me. So lie down and catch your breath here. Get your sliders under your heels. And now lift your hip up, palms down on the side. I'm gonna alternate my legs, okay? So ready? I'm gonna do 10. Ready, set, or maybe 12. Out, pull it in. Out, other side, and in. 2, in, 2, in. Go faster, 3, in, 3, in. 4, in, 4, 5. Keep your hips up, in. 6, 6, 7, 7. Keep those hips up. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. You're on your own now. 11. I'm going to go to 12, and 12, and 12. So you get to 12 too. You probably were there ahead of me. Okay, my slider went sliding. Okay, so now we're going to do our toe point. So we're going to be standing up. So catch your breath again. And make sure that you have room to have your leg fully extended when you pull in, right? And your toe is pointed as much as possible. This leg that you're holding and steady on, slightly bent. Okay, arms on my arms are my hips. Ready, set, and go. 1 forward, pull it in. 2 side, back. And 2 forward, 2 side, 2 back. Keep that leg straight. 3, 3 side, and back. And 4 front, side, and back. And 5 forward, side, and back. And 6 side, and back. And 7, 7 side, and 7 back. 8 forward, 8 side, and 8 back. 10, we're gonna go to 10. 9, side, and back. One more. Forward, side, and back. Okay, that's deceptively simple, but you will feel this. I did this yesterday to check it out, and I was like, whoa. All right, so other foot, here we go. We're gonna keep it straight. This leg that's steady is slightly bent. Ready, set, and forward. 1, pull it in. 2, or 1, I should say, to the side, and 1 back. And 2 forward, leg is straight. 2 side, and 2 back. And 3 forward, toe is pointed. 3 side, and 3 back. 4 forward, 4 side, and 4 back. And 5 forward, 5 side, you're using that thigh, 5 back. 6 forward, 6 side, and 6 back. 7 forward, 7 side, you should feel your thigh, back. And 8 forward, 8 side, and 8 back. And 9 forward, 9 side, 9 back. Last one. 10 forward, 10 side, 10 back. Yes. Okay, catch your breath. Now we're going to get both feet because we're going to do that lateral touch. And we're going to do that for the 30, 45, or 60 seconds. All right, so get your feet on the sliders. And ready, set, and slide out. Lateral lunge, and then you're touching and other side, and then we're gonna keep moving. All right, so it's that lateral lunge, pulling it in with your leg and touching the floor. We've done this without sliders, but now we're doing it with sliders. So you should feel this, good cardio. And if you wanna go faster, go faster. You wanna go slower, right? It's up to you. Okay, this is 30 seconds. All right, see if you can keep going, or if you need to rest, and then join us again. Right, resting is just as important as moving. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. 15 seconds left. That was 45 we've done. All right, keep going if you can. You should be breathing. Slide, 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 and stand up. Yay, give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Holy cow, that was fantastic. You all are